else. No, I mean, it was great to get into conference play. We knew, going to Denver's always, even though we stay in the same hotel and don't have to go anywhere, it's always a rough road trip, and trying to, get 2 road wins. That was our goal. We came up short in the Metro game, but hopefully we learned a few things for this weekend and later on in conference that we can apply and get a little bit better.
Looking ahead, you got a couple of good opponents this weekend. Black Hills State on Friday, Chadron State on Saturday. What can you say about them?
Well, I mean, Black Hills, start with them first. They always play hard. It's always a tough game with them, and that's the biggest thing is, when you play Black Hills, you're going to get 100% from them, and they're going to play hard, and we've got to be able to match their intensity. And same thing with Chadron State. I think they're a better team, and they're playing extremely hard, and added some transfers in there that have really helped their team, and they're playing really well right now.
Questions?
You guys started conference play this weekend, obviously, but how helpful and impactful has it had to have these two in the back court, knowing that they've seen almost everything from each opponent?
Well, I mean, yeah, they're both fifth-year seniors. They know the opponents and what they're going to do, and I feel like they get out and offensively they got to run the show for us, and they've got a lot on their shoulders to handle, and also they got all the defenses that are really looking at them as well. So they've got a lot to go and improve, but hopefully, as each game goes on, we get a little bit better, and as a team we have a little bit better chemistry, and the offense starts to flow a little bit more.
So with that, I mean, the two of you have been in this position pretty much from day one of your careers. When you get in there, you do have to provide the scoring, the leadership, handling the ball, things like that. And when things aren't going well and your shot doesn't, it might feel good, it's not going in, how can you kind of get out of that to kind of get back into the flow of how you guys know you can play?
You want me to go first?
You got it. You got to think about that one.
I just kind of think next play, next shot. Like, I always think my shot's going in, whether it does or it doesn't. I'm always like, okay, next one's in. And Coach always says that our defense is going to fuel our offense. So if my shot's not going in, then I got to find another way to be another threat on the court, whether it's with my defense, rebounding, or even just like getting the ball to my teammates in the post or out on the wing. But I just always think next shot's in.
I think that's a tough question because I feel like that's still something in a sense like trying to figure out, but Coach gave us a good pointer at the beginning of practice of being confident enough to continue to take the next shot. So that's something more mentally just staying confident through and believing that my shot is going to eventually drop. And if it's not, then just being able to, hopefully get more chemistry with my teammates and be able to set them up better for their shots and get them open looks and just continue to push the ball in transition and things that I'm good at doing. So.
Me personally, I haven't been able to get to a game in person yet. How are you guys? Just feel like you're gelling? I mean, you've won some games, lost some games. How are you guys? How's this year feeling compared, I guess, to last for you and to the first game for you?
I think we're each and every day we're kind of meshing a little more and more better. We're still in the process of learning each other's games, what we like, what we don't like, and just still getting used to playing with each other. But I think we definitely are meshing really well together on the court, and there are glimpses of, oh my gosh, did that really just happen? Holy cow, it's awesome. And then other times it's oh snap, my bad. I could see where you wanted the ball there and not here. So it's still a learning process for us, but it definitely is speeding up quicker with all the games coming.
I think this being my first year here, one unique thing is I genuinely feel from all of my teammates that we want to win. And so we all are going to put each other and ourselves in positions to help our team be successful. And that's been super fun, getting closer with the girls on and off the court, because chemistry does come also from off the court, I feel like. And so we hang out all the time together and we're all pretty close. And I feel as we keep playing more games, we're going to continue to get more comfortable with each other. So I feel we're still figuring it out, but each and every game, practice, day, it's getting better. So it's all we can continue to do is progress. So. Yeah.
Taylor, we talked a little bit over the weekend about trying to get, obviously you need more balance. in the offense? And is it just maybe a mental thing with some of the kids? They're just, the shot's not falling, so maybe they're a little more timid?
Yeah, I mean, I still think there's a few girls that are gun shy, and you know, there's not one girl out there we've told not to shoot it. So, you know, we want them to be able to shoot their shot and be confident in that. And you know, I think with these two girls, they can create for themselves and they can create for others. So, you know, they have a lot bigger load offensively, but on the flip side, everybody else has got to be ready to go. You never know when their opportunity is going to come, and they've got to be ready to put the ball in the hole for us.
You mentioned wanting to win. How do you guys you mentioned, you know, bringing a little more enthusiasm into every game, and I know it's hard night in and night out, but what do you guys kind of doing on that end just to pump it up, I guess?
Well, that's a key in our program, is to make sure that we have enthusiasm and energy, and when we do that, it seems like we do everything else better. So you come out flat and nobody's talking and nobody's into it. It's really a struggle. I really like this team. We're still gelling, but we are 6-1. You know, it could be a lot worse. And you know, from my perspective, I'm always looking at how we can get better and what we can do, you know, for that next game and improve, and you know, what's the next team going to throw at us. And so we have to be prepared for everything. But this team, they want to learn, they want to get better, and that's the good thing, is we'll see continued growth over the season and hopefully put ourselves in a situation where we can win a lot of ball games and be playing late into March.
So this might be the first weekend probably in your career that before Christmas you will actually have students. Because usually it's, you know, Thanksgiving, they're gone, and then you don't have a home game until, you know, right before Christmas, and they're already gone. So one of those things where maybe you can steal a little more energy.
Oh yeah,
from
I mean,
students.
having our playing at home and having our fans here, that's always added energy for us. So it'll definitely be a good weekend just to be able to play in front of our families and our community and everything. Like, we love their support, and we want to win, not for just ourselves but for them as well.
Talking to some students saying, hey, you know, get the swim team here.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we need as many students as we can get to just come in and get rowdy for us.
Question of the week.
What is a movie quote that you frequently use?
Oh gosh. Movie quote.
This question's the best.
Oh, the best part, yes.
I don't even
I
think
know
I quote
coaches.
anything.
Well, what's mine? Is it appropriate?
It is appropriate.
It's
It is
appropriate, okay.
It's from Catch Me If You Can.
Oh, I don't even know that show.
Yeah,
What
you
do I
do? The I concur.
Oh yeah, I concur. Yeah. Yeah.
I wish I would have concurred.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. Yeah, that's mine. I concur.